So you thought we were going?
We ain't going nowhere. Chill on me for life. We going on.
Chill on me for L. You gotta put for L. For L. For L.
You know what title
is Chill on me for L. Wait, you said L?
Oh, for L. I thought
for
you said
L. That means like for life.
Yeah,
so yeah. I
thought you were saying for L, like for
L.
Yeah.
Oh, for L. Okay, I meant for L.
Yeah,
L.
I didn't hear you.
My bad.
Because sometimes words
the
just kind of.
Yeah. I don't really even have an African accent most of the time.
But yeah, we're not gone, y'all.
Sorry we got it punky like that, but yeah, we're not going nowhere.
Yeah.
But it was an interesting topic that he brought up since we are hitting our season finale.
This is the semi-season finale because there will be a couple other episodes immediately after this one. It's just I want to try some stuff new moving forward from our content. So basically, this episode is going to be kind of like going over, our plans.
Can kind of expect.
Yeah, our plans for the future and maybe some suggestions from y'all. Actually good comments, not just No, not even that.
No, it wasn't that. It was more of
just like, why should we give you guys topics? All you guys do is drive false narratives or whatever. You're just helping us. You're just helping us with our engagement by commenting. Like,
I feel like I gotta get this off my chest. It's not even just like helping us in general. When you spread misinformation on the internet before getting this is why for example,
you do your research before you
or
say
you actually listen to something before you just go and say stuff. Because that was when you do that. Let me show you how stupid you look. Because when you do that and you don't get the full story and you go out publicizing, better yet, Inquisitor, when you go out pulling off BS like that, and you go around spreading some narrative. I'm talking about not the person that did the thing to him, right? The person that was spreading the information. When you do that and then you find out more of the truth, how stupid do you look? Instead of doing some due diligence and looking at some more research, maybe just actually taking the time to listen.
You don't even have to watch the entire thing.
Sometimes you just gotta get the basic gist of it rather than formulating a whole opinion and just start spreading nonsense for no reason.
Yeah, that's why I don't really address comments where it's like
I'm gonna call you out. You know who you are, talking about not wanting to watch the whole video. Who said anything about race? Did you see? This is why you don't know what we talked about. You read a description that was supposed to be captivating and was supposed to be rhetorical. And you took that narrative and you ran with it thinking you did something. No, you didn't. You kind of look stupid because no one said anything about race in this at all. And on top of that, your comment had nothing to do with the video at all.
That's why you watch the video before you comment. But
so the fact that you said that your comment is just really stupid and invalidated, and I'm sure people are going to be commenting.
Yeah, because I was reading it because I was like, okay, you're answering my rhetorical question, and then I just see stuff going on about race and stuff like that.
He came from Australia. No one said anything.
I didn't even know Josh Giddey was from Australia.
We talked about the main point being. He basically got with an underage girl. We talked about the facts about that. No one said anything about him coming from Australia. No one said anything about race. We talked about what happened.
We were just talking about the situation and our takes on it.
And the reason why the girl's parents didn't comply. If you had watched the video, you would know. I'm sorry, guys, but I know we're trying to talk about our productivity here and stuff like that.
It's that African rage,
because it doesn't make sense. It's so stupid. If you talk, it's like when people let's say somebody put out a new song. I'm not gonna listen to the song, but the song's trash.
Or it's because I'm gonna put this out there. I've never seen Forrest Gump, but I'm not gonna crap.
I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of crazy.
It just doesn't interest me personally.
I get that. I'm just saying,
because everyone acts like it's this phenomenal movie, it's in the top 10. I'm like, it cannot. Okay, I'm not gonna hate on it, but it cannot be that good, dude.
Okay, my thing is,
cry a little bit.
My thing is, I just think the storytelling and everything in the movie was good. I'm not trying to be like, it was better than
Spider-Verse.
I'm not gonna be like that. I just liked the film because it was funny and it was kind of
me personally,
it just showed the realness. It was a good
for me, it just doesn't interest me. I've seen some clips from here. I've seen clips here and there. Just doesn't interest me. But I'm not gonna crap on the movie. Even when I haven't seen it, being like, no, this movie looks boring. It looks ass. I'm not gonna freaking watch it. The fact that it doesn't have any explosions and stuff in it, it just looks boring. I'll watch Godzilla instead.
What's
it called? Unrelated movies,
and so
no. Even better. That's like me saying like, oh, I'm not gonna watch Forrest Gump, but Godzilla King of the Monsters is a much better
movie than
even though that has nothing. Even though those movies are
exactly what you did.
That's basically what you did. That's basically what you did.
You decide. You literally comment. I'm not gonna watch the video, so you don't know what we're talking about.
Not gonna lie, the new Young Thug album was mid, but Linkin Park. No, I'm like saying,
I get it. I'm like,
but this new Limp Bizkit album that dropped, fire, so much better than
Young Thug's albums.
Exactly, and when they're two completely different genres.
Like you don't even have the due diligence to just like listen. 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
All you had to
maybe
do
let it captivate
all you had to do was like skim through to like the 10-minute mark or something. But no.
My ending conclusion on this, because we have more important things to talk about than some idiot that came on our channel. Watch the videos. I don't know how I can stress this enough. Actually,
watch the video or
don't make a stupid comment.
Yeah.
And like I said, we take constructive criticism.
I mean, actually, no. Please do comment because you're giving us engagement anyway. So
it's just don't be stupid because now you're gonna. I guarantee you, somebody's gonna comment and point out how stupid you look because you didn't actually watch the video.
Yeah.
Golly.
And that's why That's why whenever people are like being rude but without like actually watching the video in the comments, I don't really pay them any mind, which is why I rarely respond to them because I'm like. I mean, if you didn't watch the video, I mean, why would I give you the time and read your comment,
Dude, it's just,
or respond to your comment.
Like,
but yeah,
I hate to use. We already said it. So
yeah, but that is not.
Do better.
It's not a good idea to say what you were about to say on the
podcast. I know. Yeah, I'm glad I caught myself.
Yeah,
but basically, do better.
But yeah, so this season we've talked a lot. We've had a lot of like. I guess you can say controversial stuff on the podcast, with the whole...
Because you wonder why when we start talking about controversial stuff and then you make stupid comments.
Yeah. That's why I usually rarely talk about the controversial stuff. But it's like, I'm not going to let that stop me from talking about it.
We're not going to let it stop us. Bring it.
Someone said one rude comment about our video. Boo-hoo, I'm going to cry and never make videos again. Like,
no,
come on.
You're not stopping us. We're going to you know what?
Let's just move on.
Real quick, we gonna do so much better with this podcast. We're gonna glow up. We are going to glow up, bro. Genuinely. And we're gonna outshine a lot of these people. Watch. Just watch. Your comment mean nothing.
Yeah, but this whole podcast, we've talked about some interesting stuff, Obviously we've delved on a lot of what's it called? Like, more mundane topics and stuff like that, but a lot of them are really intriguing, thought-provoking stuff, or better yet, controversial, because people like to get offended by a lot of things. Mm-hmm. A lot of things are controversial when they don't need to be, but yeah,
I feel like it's just like a lot of people are so opinionated. Mm-hmm. So when they feel like they have that, it's just like my opinion cannot be changed.
Right.
So you're gonna have to agree with my opinion, or you're dead to me. You're gonna have to agree with me.
Yeah, but I've had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
talking about this stuff, and even though in like a lot of the stuff that like George has brought up too, like the whole Draymond Green, the whole the Josh Giddey stuff, like that. Those were all his like things, because I usually don't follow like sport related stuff and all that, but some of the stories that he gets, some of the stuff that he gets from like those specific like topics, they kind of intrigue me. So I'm like, you know what? Let me hear him out. You know, because we like to kind of like bounce off each other.
Diversify.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of things to talk about in this world, you know, and things that really go on.
Yeah, we talked about a lot of things, from Susan leaving YouTube to the...
you know, the shudder. It is like...
Even though YouTube is still crap, because it turns out, because, you know, as most cases, YouTube, Susan wasn't like a part of like all of the stuff going behind the scenes. She was just the CEO, so she got the
know, the funny thing is that's basically like the presidency. Yeah. They just blame the person.
They blame the person in charge when,
and then when they is just the people behind.
Because when the new guy became CEO, YouTube was still crap. So
it's like,
yeah, but
I didn't like her. So.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. You don't.
So what's next?
Well, I was actually gonna be like, we went from talking about Susan leaving YouTube to, you know, talking about things like, and then talking about things like, you know, the bless you, talking about the
bless you.
No, I know. What is it? The Titanic submersible.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, you know, I also, cause I kind of want to do like a one-off story, you know, like just like I just want to do like some random like topic. It doesn't have to be, you know, something that's trending on the news. It doesn't have to be. It can be a random thing, like it could be a wholesome story for all we know. Like I just want to.
We could low key use some more of that. I'm not honestly, even gonna lie.
We might do like a wholesome story. I don't know.
We could use
another
some
thing.
Stories.
I had an idea, and I've been waiting to talk to George and Enoch about it.
Oh, so this is
we could do like a sort of like side series, or not series, but we could do like a sort like maybe like a mini, you know, like how some like they have like mini seasons or something, like mini like episodes, like a like 11 episode segment or whatever, kind of like what Pokemon did, where they ended off the series in like an 11 episode mini arc, basically. What if we did like a sort of like mini series covering like unsolved mysteries or crime and stuff?
And then we have costumes.
Okay, not costumes.
You know what? Enoch start thinking. Yeah, actually, Party City. Party City.
I'm not trying to pay for anything.
We can create.
You gotta invest.
No.
You gotta invest in the podcast.
Yeah.
This is a podcast, not a news network.
You know,
we're not doing.
We became a news network,
and most costumes don't fit me. So exactly, that would be stupid. You're never suggesting an idea. I'm joking. You're never suggesting an idea again.
In our new season,
Enoch's just not here. He's just in the void. Enoch was found dead after this episode. Over a suggestion.
I think I was gonna go that far.
So you're trying to run.
It's basically the hot pocket thing.
So you're trying to run the podcast. You're trying to take this away from me. I started this podcast. You know how much
That's gonna be a running gag for us.
No, I mean, let's be real. You gotta understand his pain, though.
Right.
He
started that. We talk about this all the time. We reference it. We've referenced it like 3 times already.
You just gotta understand.
Yeah, but yeah, I was thinking like maybe we could do like a sort of like mini series, like maybe like 10, 11 episodes where we go over like unsolved mysteries or like crimes and stuff like that.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, because you know, I feel like we could have some like pretty good takes on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I kind of like going over like unsolved mysteries and all that. Like that's kind of like a pastime hobby of mine.
Yeah.
So it'll be cool to kind of like try to experiment with that.
True. Okay. Sounds good.
But yeah. What else do you like? That's pretty much what I plan on doing for like the next couple of episodes. I don't know if you guys had anything y'all wanted to do.
I feel like more ideas will come to mind as we, you know, prepare and start going through it. But I do like that idea so far. And, you know, I basically just want to keep doing things that, you know, you don't normally see people talk about, or maybe like, well, people talk about everything. But, you know, we'll do it in our way. That's what makes this special.
Yeah. Honestly, for the next, I guess, season, because for those of you who watch our YouTube channel, this is technically season 4. This is technically season 4 of our podcast. I just haven't uploaded the previous seasons on here yet because, bless you, because I haven't had a lot of, what's it called?
Time.
I haven't found a proper way to put the RSS feed on here because podcasters for Spotify or whatever, Spotify for podcasters was kind of acting kind of weird with me. So I had to literally leave that. Because that's where we originally started our podcast, and we moved to Acast now, so which is a lot better because it like I can still use like my RSS feed, but I just it just uploads from Acast. I don't think it uploads to Spotify for podcasters anymore though. But yeah, that's just a little update on that. But I will eventually put all of like the previous episodes on this podcast. Just give me some time. But what do I want to say now? For like the next season 5, I guess you can say, I kind of want to like do like a sort of, I kind of want to do like different structuring of our videos, because I know sometimes we do sidetrack a lot. So I promise you guys in future episodes we will stay on topic, and if we do like have like a side conversation or whatever, we can keep it, we can still sidetrack, but
I think just sidetrack is what also partially makes it special too.
We'll just keep it to a minimum, because sometimes we do like stretch out these episodes, because I usually intend to only like make these episodes like 20 to 30 minutes, and then sometimes these episodes, like I'm pretty sure this, like,
I mean, if you go to our old episodes, we was like crazy.
Those didn't even go to an hour.
Are you serious?
Yes. None of those went to an hour. Probably 40 minutes, but like never an hour. Because Anchor never like allowed you to do like an hour, I think.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. But or no, they never allowed you to do over an hour, I believe. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But what's the word? Because I'm pretty sure like the Sugar Conroy one, I don't know. I still haven't edited it yet because I am lazy. But I think that might be an hour now.
Because we had to have no updates.
Yeah, but it's probably going to be like 40-50 minutes approximately by the edits that I that I have to like, from all the cuts I have to put in. But yeah, for the next one, and I'm also going to like maybe, instead of talking about like trending topics, because I realized like when you focus on like a lot of trending topics, you start to become a little more repetitive, just like all the other podcasts or commentary channels on YouTube and stuff like that. So I kind of want to like find actual interesting, unique topics, before, stuff that like not a lot of other YouTubers or podcasts are talking about. So that's kind of what the next season's going to be about. But yeah, and regarding live streams, those aren't gonna happen as often as season 4, because it is due to our scheduling. It can be a little iffy on how we schedule our on how we schedule our live stream. So yeah, there's gonna be a minimum of those, but that's pretty much it. But
we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes, exactly. But yeah, there's probably gonna like after we do our little like mini series, there's probably gonna be like a sort of like probably like a month-long hiatus, and then we'll get to season 5. So yeah, so it's not gonna be like we end the season and then we're like gone for like 3 months or whatever. Like we're gonna still be working on the podcasts while we're on hiatus, basically, because we still have the side series and all that. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about on that part.
I'm good too.
So if you got, but one more thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. What do you, the viewers, listeners, want to see or hear, from us on the podcast? Because I said,
like we've proven that we talk about it.
We literally talk about anything, bro. We could have a whole hour-long conversation just going over our movie hot takes or whatever.
That sounds good. That sounds good.
We can talk about frogs.
Literally, in an entire hour we can talk about frogs, bro. Because frogs are freaking hilarious. Frogs are the best thing. Nah, I love the turtle frog is my new favorite frog, bro.
I know.
I love that. I hope we can breed more of those things just so we can make those pets. because they're so rare and elusive. Like we barely know anything about them. Like I want that little testicle.
I love how they just found him in the middle of nowhere. He was just sitting there.
He was just sitting there and just
picking me up.
He just let it happen, which I don't blame him. Because what would we do if some random, like, if God himself was just like, oh, a little human, and just picked us up? Like, you know how crazy that would be?
I'm accepting my fate.
Exactly.
I feel like he's gonna take me away to heaven. I mean, better than being here right now.
He just snatches you up and, like, you just see, like, the hand kind of, like, sink into the sky. You never heard from again.
That reminds me of this one anime. If Enoch, you remember it. It was like an anime where the gravity was like, how do I explain it? Where Patama, yeah. Basically, it was like, it was a movie. My bad. Basically, like, you know, us having gravity here, and there would be people up there who have gravity like up there, and I think somebody was able to kind of like meet up, and they kind of like held hands and just kind of like floated. It was one of the most trippiest stuff I've ever seen. Yeah, Patama inverted. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. And like they were at war with the other world or something. Like they didn't like those people.
It's a sin to look at the sky.
Yeah, that's what they. No, literally, they taught that in the classrooms in the movie.
That's stupid.
You should not look at this into the sky.
That's crazy. But yeah, like, what do you guys want to talk? Like, what to talk about? Exactly.
We ask you guys every time.
Yeah, you don't even gotta go to our Instagram. Literally, comment down below on our YouTube. Like, what do you guys want us to talk about? You know.
And we did kind of addressing the guy who asked us to talk about the Maui fires. We kind of did talk about it.
We kind of did, yeah.
And if anything,
I feel like, it has to be something that we can actually like expand on, not just like, because it's like.
I feel like we could have expanded on it.
I feel like so many people talked about the Maui fires. It was like, what else did we? What? I feel like it has to be something that like has to be like it has to be fresh. Because the Maui fires were happening for like a whole month when he commented that, and it was like, you know, pretty much everyone has said like the same thing about it. Like, we don't have anything new to add to it.
I mean, besides the fact that people thought it was freaking beams from the sky that they were government. Yeah,
I mean, aside from the conspiracy theories, I mean,
that I can expand on.
My whole take was just like, oh man, fires. It's kind of crazy. Hope y'all make it out. I know that sounds messed up, but like that's the only thing I can say. Like, what the hell do you want me to say about that? It's not really messed up. I'm sorry if a topic don't really interest moi, I just be like, damn, that's kind of crazy. All right. I do hope they made it out. I don't know.
No. I'm saying they escaped. It was just that. My thing about
because when they happened, I was like, oh shoot, that kind of sucks. Because you know, you hear about fires all the time. That's what I mean.
Especially California.
Well, California's most of those are what most idiots don't know is that most of those are controlled fires.
No, not even just that. Some people actually just start them. Like, when they throw a cigarette.
Yeah, I know some people start them, but a lot of them are controlled fires.
It's gotten out.
Because you have to. Because like forest fires are actually beneficial for.
Well, in the way that they do it, yeah, it makes sense because they don't want more fire to spread. So it's like. Because if a random wildfire.
Not even that wildfire. No, like actual random wildfires are also good for the environment too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because they help plantation.
Did not know that.
Yeah, nature.
What sound did you just make?
I don't know.
What was that?
I don't know.
He said.
Oh, it was the guy from One Piece, the little black dude.
Oh yeah,
Caribou.
It was like, oh, tell me. He's like, huh? Caribou, man, he's so funny.
But yeah, yeah. So that's pretty much like all we wanted to talk about. So,
we ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. So, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment down below. Like I said, suggestions on what we should do for our next couple of episodes. You know,
I genuinely
like especially for the next season. You know.
and watch the videos.
Yeah, oh yeah, for the people who want to like
If
comment, start an argument,
opinionated,
please actually watch our
watch the
videos.
videos.
It's not even us begging for views or anything. Like
I don't even care.
Exactly, I don't care.
I just want you to look like a distinguished, elegant student who did their research before commenting on our podcast. Don't ask why the accent, but it's like actually you will look less of a douchebag.
Yeah, like that's like literally like what we were talking about. Like literally
You
what we
could
were
have
talking
debated
about.
like, it is kind of interesting why the NBA wasn't like doing this and that.
Like why?
about the situation.
It's like again, it's like me saying, oh, I don't want to watch Forrest Gump, but Avengers Endgame is one of the greatest movies of all time. Even though
literally sound like Kanye when he did the whole thing with Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
You know, I congratulate you, but
Beyonce
had one of the best films of all time.
Yeah, I'm like, that had nothing to do with it.
I was like, it was a great moment though.
Yeah,
that was a
hilarious.
legendary moment.
Man, Kanye could be funny sometimes, bro.
Bro, that was the time he was running across the stage.
No, but like, you know, even though, I mean, Avengers Endgame wasn't that good. I mean, only the last hour was good, but whatever.
It was so much.
Exactly. Not even. It wasn't even filler.
I enjoyed it.
I just
but
don't. I just. Maybe it's just me because I hate time travel. But
for me, I felt like it didn't need to be that long.
Exactly, because there was a lot of like you remember
so much dialogue.
Like you remember
we got to the
not even that. You remember that one scene where it's like after they killed Thanos and it was like 5 years into it was like 5 years into the future.
And then they were in like
they were in that like little rehab thing. I'm like, ain't nobody trying to watch this, bro.
It's like,
if you're gonna make a 3-hour movie, I expect non-stop action. I mean, am I wrong though? Like, if you're gonna end off the movie, if you're gonna end off like this saga, I want
it has
heavy.
to go like the ending obviously was spectacular. Great,
Yeah.
awesome. Everyone came together. It was so cool. I just felt like the moments that led up to it, I felt like, me personally,
I feel like there should have been actual action dispersed throughout.
like a little more.
Like I'm not even
They were
asking for like a One Piece Stampede thing where like it was
just
literally
constant
like
battles.
30 minutes into the freaking film. It
It
was
wasn't even
action.
30. It was literally like at the start. It was just like.
It was 30 minutes. I counted.
Oh my bad.
Yeah.
But it was like right there. That was close. But it was like
I
right.
actually meant to punch you. I just missed.
You see, this is what we talk about. This is what we talk about. I just felt like the dialogue could have been maybe shortened a little bit because it kind of felt like it was like
and it wasn't even like too much dialogue for me. It was just more like
it was just a lot.
It was just like it was like oh, let's go to each and like I get it, we had to go to each and every part to get all of the stones and stuff like that back from the past, but it was like, you know, it was like the when like the Hulk was talking to the ancient one. I don't care about this. the ball bitch dead. Ain't nobody like when Thanos gonna be like
help. This is part of the abuse.
Nah, that wasn't really the abuse. That was more of a reenactment of what I wanted to see in the cinematic film.
Y'all subscribe.
But yeah. But for real, if y'all really like enjoyed, you know, leave a like, comment down below what you guys want to see, like what you guys want to see from us like in the future, and you know, subscribe, you know, to all of if this is like your first introduction to us, you know, welcome. Subscribe if you're brand new and you guys like enjoy our dynamic, you know, we're like the dynamic duo. It was just how soft it was.
It was the cue because you kind of just put your hand out, so I was like, oh. Merge.
We just become like an ultimate being somehow. But yeah, also follow us on our Instagram, and yeah, we love y'all, and
we'll still be doing our own original stuff, like
yes,
we talked about last time. So,
and we will see you guys next time. Only good, Chill Army.